A newly released comic book in Indonesia profiles the true story of how Malaysian-born Nasir Abbas became disenchanted with the Islamic radical movement. The colorful panels tell how Abbas fought in Afghanistan against the Soviet Union and went on to become a leader of the Southeast Asia terror network Jamaah Islamiyah. Abbas says the group's decision to target innocent civilians, starting with the 2002 Bali bombing that killed more than 200 people, led to his change of heart.
So it's make me feel bad. Yeah, I disagree with that kind of operation in the civilian area because it's against of my knowledge. It's against of the words of jihad.
His is one of many comics promoting tolerance that are being released in Indonesia. At the Ashidikiyah Islamic boarding school outside of Jakarta, teenage students are being introduced to another comic series that focuses on the adventures of students and how they deal with stereotypes and misinformation. Overall, the initial feedback from students at the school has been positive. Mohammed Fauzi says he likes the moral message at the heart of the story.
The lesson is to appreciate the differences and know you cannot fight each other just because you are different.
16-year-old Sheila says she likes how the comics focus on young Muslims like herself who face ethical dilemmas.
Komik-komik itu kan kayak percintaan.
Comics usually only tell love stories or are about action heroes, mostly from Japan. This comic has an element of knowledge and the essence of morality inside it.
There has been a rising number of acts of violence against religious minorities in Indonesia. While a small vocal minority of Islamic extremists are often blamed for inciting intolerance, there has been concern that the moderate Muslim majority is not doing enough to win the hearts and minds of young people. The International Conflict Resolution Organization Search for Common Ground developed a series of tolerance comics being used at the school. August Narowi, a teacher trainer with the group, says comics are a creative way for moderate Islamic voices to be heard.
It's fair to say it's difficult to change the behavior and to change the mind, but for the starting point to change the awareness, to boost awareness campaign is very important.
The Search for Common Ground project is supported in part by the U.S. State Department. The group is planning to distribute 60,000 comic books to Islamic boarding schools throughout Indonesia. Brian Padden, VOA News, Jakarta.